all about the RESPECT. Now we're heading towards the holiday season, moving over from that conversation on respect, but very much looking forward to celebrating with loved ones and enjoy lots of festive food. We have Megan here discussing healthy eating over the festive season. Megan, good morning.
Hello.
It's so good to have you here. But,
thank you.
Healthy eating during the festive season, during the holidays, it doesn't sound like a lot of fun. I mean, is it even possible to eat healthy during the holiday season, Megan?
Well, you know what? Did you know that the research shows that about 2 kilogram weight gain happens with most of us over the festive season, and that's a period of about 2 to 3 weeks. Sure. So that's quite a lot of weight.
Sure, that's okay. So, but is it possible to even eat healthy during that period then?
Well, yeah, there's some really good ideas that I can perhaps just share with you.
Yeah.
And I would suggest that one of the first things you can do is when you go to any type of function, choose a smaller plate. And what's great about that...
Okay.
And yeah, don't go back multiple times.
Okay.
But a smaller plate, actually, your brain detects that it feels fuller with a smaller plate. So you can actually change that. So this is you're not going to feel deprived at all. A smaller plate helps, and so that would be my recommendation to start with.
Okay, so smaller plates, guys, and also just like one small plate, not like one small plate multiplied by 5, because then that defeats the purpose. But then I think we feel entitled to indulge during the festive season. I mean, the year has been long for most people. It doesn't do us any favors to then gain unnecessary weight and have to then struggle with getting back to normal weight in Jan when we're done with the festive season, does it?
Yeah, no. So, you know, what happens usually over that period in particular is that we tend to indulge in snacks. Now, there's nothing wrong with snacking. In actual fact, we advise it. But at that time, we tend to walk with our trolleys and add in the chips and the chocolates because they're on special and they look fabulous. And so let me rather suggest that when you go and you get something for the household, for guests that are staying with you, choose your fresh fruit, your fresh veggies, which are great because they're all in season, and then go for things like yogurt and nuts and have those available to snack on in between. You're just going to feel so much better and you're going to be able to cope. And one thing that I'd really like to recommend is we have our Smart Choice BWELL cookbook, which is downloadable online for free. And what you can do is we've actually partnered with Cancer and BWELL, and there's a recipe in there, and it's a beetroot hummus recipe. Okay. Now, if there's something really yummy to have with some crackers, then I'd like to recommend you to try that.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, so let's talk about our treats. How do we manage our treats? They're going to pop up at parties everywhere you go. On Christmas, outside of Christmas, every single place you turn, there's going to be lots of treats. What's your advice for finding a perfect balance with eating healthy and that occasional indulgence?
Absolutely. So we are going to have treats. You're quite right. What my recommendation would be is choose, carefully. Look at your portion control. So don't choose a lot and decide on something specific that you want. And if you actually combine it, be it ice cream or whatever, chocolate, combine it with making sure that you, over this festive season, exercise regularly. So you exercise portion control and you're exercising regularly. And what you're going to find from that is you're not going to have the problem with, extra weight gain and getting into the new year feeling good and healthy as well.
It says here, work for your treats, exercise and be disciplined with sweets. So
That's
for every bowl of treats and all of those things, maybe do a kilometers worth of running, right? Megan, absolutely wonderful having you here, giving us some of these tips that are going to help us keep our bodies in shape throughout the festive season and beyond. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
Well, I think the overall message is balance, finding balance and more mindful festive eating. If you want some recipe ideas, do go onto the BWELL website and download their free Smart Choice cookbook. It's amazing. You will definitely find some inspiration over there.